Hello, Professor here again, and we are back for episode 10 of The Outer Worlds. So, I've sold off a bunch of junk and some of the extra weapons and stuff I had. Oh, you can just go up on this side and bypass that locked door. That's nice.
Easy.
So we're going to continue picking up stuff, probably get encumbered again. But also I'm getting tired, as you can see up in the top left there, which is not good, but I'm not going to abort this to head back to the ship and sleep. We might as well finish this. This is the manager's office. Unlock the office door, I guess. That's this one, which means we no longer get to hack it. We get an easier way down than taking the ladder. Okay, I've not been through here. It's the way we're supposed to be going. Hello. Some money. Seems like everybody in this place is deceased. Ooh. Well, all right. I guess this is where we are making the choice. Nothing else of interest here. Use the terminal with the access card we got from the town leader person, whatever his name was. Master control terminal. Plant status. This access report brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Emerald Vale geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. That's not very high. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater Saltuna Cannery and Botanical Laboratory. Warning, structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. Redirect power. Oh. Warning. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Processing. Error. Power redirection function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Okay. So I guess that was one of the ones that we found. Question is, where's the actual, when do you make the actual choice? So now we need to head down there to continue. There's this little nook over here that leads outside. We don't want to go outside quite yet. So we're going to continue this way. This door looks barred. Yeah. Door doesn't have any lights on it. You can't go through it. Okay, so there's switch 1 that we activated. Let's head through here first. Maybe we can get this thing to come with us or turn it to our side or something. Let's examine this. Right, borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Okay. Terminal. Access repair log 12. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals. Every sentry and drone. Not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand of affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice. Right. Log 20. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it, said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing on my own by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. Okay.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's Choice.
Okay. This is odd. Why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Okay. Sure.
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Right, so it's going to help me now. I guess. Don't know if it's going to follow me. It's quite slow. Let's see if we can see, have a quick look up here. There's a drone down there. Chester's passcode. I don't have that. That door is inaccessible. Right.
Get away!
Huh? There you are. There is someone in here somewhere.
Not real. You're not real.
Okay, and there's another door with a cost. Let's see if we can have some tea. Nice and free. There's a workbench. That's potentially useful. That looks unhealthy.
You're liable to get scalded.
Unexpected. Beginning security processing.
Look out! Nice hit! Wow, not even a scratch! You got him!
Yeah. Flywheel. Right. I guess this is an alternate way in there. Can turn those off. Get some experience for it. Here's another one of those switches.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the mayor? Let's go!
Exiting security.
We did it!
Security actions.
Hmm.
Incoming!
Oh. Security patrol initiated.
You took one down!
Performing.
Incoming!
Huh?
Can't get past that armor! Nice hit!
Right. That wasn't too bad. Facial mask skin cream. There's the final switch, but I think I would like to... Okay, that was that barred door. So you can open... Yeah, that turned lights on that. Ah, right. That was the end of that corridor. I see. Now, where's the guy who has that key card I'm looking for? I wonder. Where would he be? The security chief. Well, I guess I'm hitting this. So now we presumably need to go somewhere to finalize this and make the actual choice. Where is he?
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Well, technically, yes. But what's your thoughts?
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Well, this is a tricky choice. But I also, the deserters, do they deserve that fate? I mean, I can't really make no choice, because as far as I'm aware, there's no other way to get what I need to fix the ship.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Well, if they're as good as dead, why not just cut off the power to Edgewater then?
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Sure.
I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Wow, you were far away. Right. Well, I'm still kind of leaning towards cutting off power to Edgewater because the deserters seem to have a bit better, more kind community going. Right. Continue. So, let's redirect the power to the botanical laboratory. Yeah, that's the choice I'm going to pick at this particular juncture, at least. And then I suppose we need to go to Edgewater and take their power regulator that they don't need anymore. And I'm guessing Reed's not going to be particularly happy with this. But them's the breaks. There's a box I missed. So still want to find that... I'm hungry apparently. I still want to find that key card. And there's also a passcode somewhere I could get. For this terminal here. My hacking skill is too low, so I can't get into that. There's the security chief. Now, where's the person I heard talking somewhere? It was over in this direction. Nothing hidden there. Right, need to head down here.
Get away!
Let's have a look over here. Some money. I'll take another ladder down.
You're not real. You're not real.
Higgins.
Real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot! Scram! You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Well, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Okay. I need to remember to not push the number keys, but use the mouse so you can see which choice I actually took. I picked number 1 in that last one.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Right.
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Ah.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
So we need to see if we can get a passcode out of this guy.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Let's use persuasion for this.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Okay. That's enough. Yeesh. Mechanical Engineering Volume 3. What is that? The Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 3. A dense technical primer on mechanical engineering published by Spacer's Choice. This volume discusses the operation and maintenance of computing terminals. Okay. Don't know what that's for. But whatever. So we got what we needed. And a bunch of experience, which I guess is what I was mostly after at this point, because we don't really need to reprogram the robots anymore, because I've destroyed them all. We can still go to that terminal, see if there's anything interesting on it. If I can find my way back there, that is. Should be up. Yeah. Here it is. Modify behavior. Okay, no, it's the only only option, only thing to do there, and unfortunately didn't get any experience for doing that other than for acquiring the passcodes. So now we should be able to open this door, or unlock it rather, and get some things. Corrupted logic module. Grenade launcher. Ooh. I'll have that. And that looks like that's about it. I was expecting kind of an office. That was actually more of a storage scrub. Let's sell off some junk. Sell the junk. Probably more useful for parts, these things. So let's head back to Edgewater. Or maybe we should go talk to the lady at the botanical lab first. See if she has anything to say. Although I don't think she will. That would be this way. After we've done that, I'll probably fast travel back to the ship and sleep a bit. That's a fat snake. Probably don't have anything new to say. Or a new attitude. I don't know. There you are.
That low, pleasant hum of electricity. It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Well, I guess that's a pretty good reason to hate the town.
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
Yeah. You don't sound too pleased.
Folk away. Camp's gotta stay pure, though. Can't have corporate loyalists mixing with us, no matter how desperate they may be. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Well, yeah, kind of that. Reed seems like a scaly type of person.
Not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Okay. That's great. I'm sure. Okay, let's actually open the map and fast travel to the ship, which is a little closer to Edgewater than here, or than the botanical lab, rather. Looks like the people who were camped by the ship have left. It's fine by me. So we're going to have a bit of a rest. And then we're going to have a bit of a food and drink. Not alcoholic though. There we go. And now we're going to head back to Edgewater. Is that a hologram? I don't know. Maybe they have some kind of emergency low power that powers certain things. Even without the geothermal plant. Seems like you might want to have some kind of backup. Like solar power or something. Oh, there's the grape digger. Don't really need to talk to him right now. Do I have to talk to Reed? Can I just have the power distributor? Right, so we're going to end the episode here.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Eee. Yeah. So we're going to end the episode here. Then we might examine this. This might be what we need to blackmail or pressure kind of right here to paying. And then we'll go talk to Reed, I guess. But until then, I will see you in the next video.